Hey guys, welcome back to Guild Wars 2. I'm continuing on with the rest of Janthir Wilds into Penance for the Past. So this is the last portion of the story that is currently available for the time being. But I will continue on with next release as it goes on, but in the meantime, let's get into this. I'll explain everything else in more extent after the voice lines are through with.
Countess? You were being cautious. Even Maban had reservations about his own kind. Well, the only place I haven't been yet is the Central region. Not exactly a lead, but...
I'll do this before continuing on so that everything is able to be known. I think it sucks and he still has no voice, but not much can be done about it at the moment. Huh. So yeah, there's achievements for the events themselves. I've done a lot of them, so I'm not really too worried about doing any more of them.
Very funny. But like Anise said, there's no time for games. I wonder if my war claw could pick up on any leads. Worth a shot. Follow your nose.
And it's like I'm following the story, but I knew it roughly went around this way. Oh. Yeah. I'm running a little ahead. Oh, that was... weird lag spike? What was that? It's like I kind of vaguely remember.
On the scent?
Because I did this, I want to say, like, 5 days ago. Shit, it's not been that long.
Good job, you. It wants us to follow it into Bavanisos. And we're back to square one. Anise, I located another wisp, but it's leading me into the city.
I don't know why I'm having weird lag spikes. But I'm just gonna go with it for now. My computer's been acting the weirdest shit, so. Goes through a period of the batteries dying to suddenly it's at 99% and I don't know what the fuck it's doing. So. Laptops. They're lovely, aren't they? Used to think they were nice. They're only good for travel computers. Desktops are better. I know why they're superior now. Three hidden threats of the failed library.
Now what? Guess I could just forge ahead. Or take a moment to look around.
I forgot about that.
Go forth, my minion.
I don't like spiders, so
You'll have to hit much harder.
this fucking sucks. Anything that moves, I will just go for and just watch the numbers. Numbers being cooldowns of attacks. Great, they're all dead. I have no idea what the hidden threats may be. But I will, Jesus. Coordinated attacks much. I guess even NPCs can have coordinated attacks. That's quite interesting. At least to an extent. No good for me.
What now?
Fucking spiders.
They'll have to hit much time to do some real damage.
One of these things where it's like, I wish they had an arachnophobia mode, but at the same time it's like,
They'll have to hit much harder.
wasn't always afraid of spiders. It was kind of a fear that happened over time.
Seriously? Time to do some real damage.
Gathering information is optional, but I don't think gathering any of the intel will help me since I did last time. And it just kind of led to the same end.
Let's put that nose of yours to work again, just in case. There you are. Wait! It was headed for that gate. And I see people over there. Maybe they saw something I missed. Did either of you see a wisp floating nearby?
A brief flicker caught my eyes corner, but it vanished before I got a closer look.
I'm afraid I was too focused on my work to notice it. This gate's taken up my full attention since we arrived.
Any progress on entry?
Not yet. All I can tell so far is that the gate doesn't seem to be Mursath magic. The force sealing it is on a power scale all its own. So is the distance the enchantment covers.
I'll be surveying nearby. Keep me updated.
Keep kindled your life fire, Wayfinder. The dark is death's watchman.
It looks almost like Balthazar's fire.
Closer to me.
Wayfinder, Anise said you found another wisp. She's busy fielding pressure from the Alliance about entering Bavanisos.
What do they expect her to do? We're trying everything we can.
We're at an impasse on all accounts. The wisp led right to the gate. Seems Baban also wants us inside the city.
Of course he does. It's the epicenter of the Mursath's demise.
You say that as if the Mursath hadn't already anointed these grounds with their blood.
She's back. Like a common household pest. I'm putting an end to this now.
And you wonder why we never got along. Hubris always was the downfall of your kind.
She doesn't go down easily.
Time to do some real damage.
That much I do remember. But sadly, all these portions of the story have been extremely short, and it honestly bothers me just a bit. Because it's like, where is the rest of it? Why leave such a short amount with such a cliffhanger? Because yes, the cliffhanger is going to happen in this one, and I am sorry, because even I don't like it.
Time to do some real damage.
Bloodstone magic. And I thought I'd be done with this. But Codicus's death.
An old medicine woman and a sharp pass them by. Would have been better off bringing that traitor friend of yours. Oh, right. I saw what happened to him.
They'll have to hit much harder.
I don't blame Lady Sora for that comment. Because it's like, that's a bitch move. You don't disgrace a dead person. Then again, I'm a necromancer. Everything about my character is disgrace to the dead. But the necromancer.
Have you tired of your antics yet? I certainly have.
Expect me to fall to my knees, begging for death. A coward's end may suit Mabon, but it doesn't befit me.
You cower in shadow like a cockroach fearing light, fearing what it might reveal you for. A disgusting, worthless little vermin. Yet you deem Mabon the coward.
Go forth, my lady.
It's like, necromancer may not be the one I main at some point soon.
Time to do some real damage.
But that all depends on when this story reaches its end and the next expansion is. Because I'm sure there's another one planned, but they just, with all the scheduling and stuff they've had issues with and lacking of voice actors, it's probably going to be a while for that, along with getting this released. Because I've already seen some people complaining that the release was supposed to be bigger than it was. And honestly, yeah, it was a little underwhelming from what was expected, but that just means the next update's gonna have all the stuff we would have gotten in this one.
You don't know what you're up against.
I see it, and I'm not impressed.
If only you brought an old medicine woman to mend your wounds.
They'll have to hit much harder.
It's like, I would have made a comment because it's like there was ample time to make a comment there and been like, yeah, and bring a champion that's well past their prime to fight on your side.
What's going on?
Could have helped her so much. But her life is cut short once again. In her second death.
This is exactly how the world will remember you, Yukon. I'll make sure of it. The heart of the obscure. Finish her now. Arrogant enough to think she mattered and stupid enough to act as such.
You go away with insults I've always admired. Nagon, guide us.
You've nowhere left to flee. Now, who are... A Titan. Well, what are you waiting for? Going to kill me like you did the rest? I'm not sure I blame you. I might have done the same. Spare us all a lot of misery. Stop! Face me! There's nothing left inside. What's left?
He followed the Titan into Bavanissos after the city fell.
He never told me.
So, we can't get into the city. The Bond chased a Titan into the city, and there's a mist gate.
Is that gate how the other strangers got here? The three we fought?
It seems that way.
So, does that mean it's open?
Yes. And even my power can't disable the ward that blocks our path. Summon the Alliance.
That is the unfortunate cliffhanger. And it's sad. Because yes, I would love to continue. Unfortunately, I can't. But I'm sure I'm gonna need that. And probably this one by the next expansion, or next part of this expansion. Probably the rest of that too. Homesteading I'm not worried about, but I might need the rest of this. That might be useful. Huh. That actually might be extremely useful. More experience while in Janthir. That is also probably going to be extremely useful to completing the rest of that, but I'm pretty sure I've got plenty of time, so I should swap that for now. But with that in mind, and that being what was left of story, sorry for the cliffhanger yet again, but in the meantime, I'm going to end this one here. If you all enjoyed, or never mind, there's voice lines still.
I don't even know what to say. This just got a lot more complicated. What about you, Cub? I know this involves a lot of people and things you don't have history with.
Well, it affects you, so it affects me. That's reason enough to care. But it'll affect everybody eventually if we don't do something about it. Oh, what that something might be, no idea.
That's not on you to figure out. You helping us is enough. I'm grateful you're here. Worried sick every moment that you're gonna get hurt, but it comes with the job.
I'll do my best not to rile your nerves.
And then Iskarin.
How nervous should we be about this Mist's Gate?
If Ura did not deceive and it sits open, then we must abandon caution for action. The race has begun. But another anxiety overcomes that at the gate.
Mabon.
I've scrutinized every conversation, every memory since the day I pulled that knife away from his throat. He was sullen when he returned from Bothanisos. And of course he was. He just observed the death of his people. But now I know that something remained untold. He hid something from me. Mabon, what happened? What did you do?
Yeah, I wanna know that too. But in the meantime, I'm gonna end this one here. If you all enjoyed, please remember to like, share, and subscribe. And with that, I will see you all in the next one. Whatever that may be, whether it's Minecraft, or Guild Wars 2, or story. Also, forewarning early on, there is a possibility that I may or may not be taking a break from recordings at some given point, so I may end up falling severely behind on recordings, or there may be a few days without recordings uploaded. I'm struggling to keep up with them right now, and as it is, there's a lot going on in my life, specifically with pets getting sick and passing from old age, so it's probably going to be a little bit rough on recordings over the next few weeks. I know in some of my latest recordings I probably sounded a little out of it, a little down, because of course lost one pet, then lost another a week later, lost a rabbit and a dog, but yeah. So as it is right now at this recording, I'm a week behind on my normally 2 weeks ahead. So figure I should announce it instead of leaving everyone in the dark because, well, this does affect the channel and I know it affects the subscriber count and everybody's interests and everything, so figure it's better to give a little bit of insight as to why now before I end up just disappearing for a while because I just can't keep up. But with that in mind, I hope you all can understand and just please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Leave any comments for like any suggestions for my recordings. I know some of them aren't the greatest right now, so any like tidbits on something that may or may not make it a little bit better would be nice. It's not required, it's just if so, please, just anything helps right now. But with that in mind, I will see you all in the next one.